thought, and the subtitle is a report about health and the ancient animal in us, and it's about the first thought that we've had, my parents and I, basically my parents, while I was sedated at the hospital after suffering an epileptic seizure after a game at the World Championships this spring, and we were kind of going through a fairly tough emotional time. Well, of course, especially my surroundings did, and afterwards I decided to use writing as sort of like a therapy, and sort of like being able to let go of all the physical and I guess also the emotional pain that we all went through. And this book was firstly meant to be for my parents, that they have something that they also can let go of everything. The recovery process felt very slow. So in the first couple of weeks, my brain was very slow. So I needed to recover the storm that I have suffered through that epileptic seizure. I have had to recover, and it was just slow in general. But I was just already grateful that I was physically alive, and so I was taking every day step by step, and I made good progress, and now I'm just overwhelmed and happy that I'm able to be an athlete again and to come back here. And it was just like the greatest feeling ever to come back to campus. Yes, exactly. It felt like a good therapy to go through the emotions again, and then finally just set it black on white on a sheet of paper, and then let go of it. It's just, now I'm good, I can handle it, I can especially talk about it, and so the book is basically just a reminder of always being grateful for every single moment. I guess just the reason is probably being a student athlete, you learned early on that you gotta do some time management, and if I had an urge to write, so I needed to write it down. So if you want something, it's always it's like a thing of setting priorities, and if you want to do something, you have time for it. There's always 24 hours in a day, and I guess I had to write this. I did have to write this so bad, and my first thought was just it's gonna be for my parents. It's gonna be for them, and that helped me keep on writing and finally finishing it, and also just like the visualization of having this kind of book in my hands after helped me a lot as well. I'm very humbled, and I'm already very privileged to just be a part of the team, and I never expected that I will actually be part of a leading group any time in my life, but I hope that I can lead by example, and I hope that I can inspire maybe some people and talk about Swiss culture, talk about what I have experienced in the past, maybe talk about this experience as well, and hopefully it'll set us up for success this season. And I have a very, very good feeling. I like this team, and I like this group of people. We're very even keel, we're very focused and supporting of each other, and I'm just happy about how it all turned out, and I'm happy to be back here and take everything day by day. St. Cloud State has provided us all, like every single student, with so many possibilities to actually do hands-on work, and we're not just taught any theoretical theories about how it should be worked out. There are so many possibilities to work for UTBS, for the Chronicle, and you can already get yourself out there and maybe go through some challenges, but rather go it here in the safe place of college, instead of doing all those mistakes out there in your job, and it has just helped me a lot.